Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode.
Yep. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another phenomenal episode of My Mama Told Me.
The podcast where we dive deep into the pockets of black conspiracy theories.
And we finally work to prove the theories that you, the listener, have at home. It's a motherfucking mini episode, baby. You know the deal. But is the correct response. It's a chance for you idiots to tell us your stupid thoughts, and then we share our completely unthoughtful opinions on them. We don't think about it at all.
Never once.
Yeah, David, I'm sure you can affirm this. We've never gotten on and had like a strategy meeting about how to approach these emails.
No, I come in hot. I was watching Milli Vanilli not 4 minutes ago.
You were watching Milli Vanilli, and we had a pretty lengthy conversation about their history. I'd say
their lineage. I just want to say R.I.P. to Vanilli.
We miss you, Vanilli. The way you pretended to sing those songs was almost unmatched were it not for Milli.
Yeah. Shout out to Milli, though.
Shout out to Milli. He be doing it. And he's still doing it. Yeah. He never gave up. All right. We can't bullshit because
we got time.
We have an email, and this is an exciting email. And the sound of my daughter's bath is running in the background, which only punctuates the email even more. It just makes it all very romantic in a certain way. I don't know why a baby's bathwater makes it romantic. I decided I didn't like the way I phrased that sentence and regret it immediately.
Yeah, I'm on your side for most things, but that was not great.
No, it was real bad, and I just want to apologize to the listeners and my baby. Everybody hurt by what I said. Me so sorry.
But to the listeners as well, a grown woman's bathwater. All for it. Me so horny.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You say what you want about a baby's bathwater, but give me that goddamn grown ladies.
Oh, I'll get in it. I'll get in it after you, girl. Stink up the tub. What are we talking about?
Why are you getting in after?
I don't know. It's like a weird sexual thing.
Okay,
it's like,
sure.
like you know when Charlemagne the God sniffed Jennifer Lopez's seat?
Yeah, no, I'll never forget it. Absolutely.
No, shot heard around the world. I remember that. But it's like a similar thing. Get in the bath after she was in the bath.
Just laying her dirt a little bit. I get it.
Let me stew in your juices.
We got an email from a person named Chelsea. Chelsea sent us an email with the subject line, "My mama told me gas prices." Mm-hmm. And she says, "Hi, Langston and David. Love the podcast. My boyfriend and I recently moved from one suburb to a slightly nicer suburb. Yesterday, he commented that gas was much more expensive near our new house, 25 to 50 cents more, and reflexively said, yeah, gas is always cheaper in the hood. Now, I don't know if this is something my mama actually told me. I heard it somewhere and have generally found it to be true, so I just took it as fact. Is gas cheaper in the hood is the question Chelsea is asking."
Oof. This is a tough question because, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. They popped me for drunk driving in 2009. I have not had a driver's license since.
Whoa.
I don't know how much the fuck gas costs. People are always crying about it. I don't what's it, $10 a gallon right now? I don't fucking know.
Wait, they got you in 2009 and you've never gone back?
They got me.
And is it because you can't go back, or is it like, nah, you got me, I'm retiring from the game type shit?
Yeah, I didn't like driving anyways, to be completely honest.
Sure. That's why you would get drunk before you do it. You're like,
yeah. It's the same way I felt about high school, tough interactions with friends.
I got to take the edge off. I'm going to
this is good. I got to drive home?
No, I'm going to need to get at least a .09. This ain't going to.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with 0.09 is what I got. The point is that I never drove again. So I don't know. I mean, I thought that like stuff was supposed to be like more expensive, like via food deserts. It would be crazy if oil prices trickled down cheaper to black people.
Yeah. You know what makes, if we're comparing it to the food of it all, what would be even crazier is if we do in fact have cheaper gas prices in the hood, but also it's like worse gas. It's like just gas that's bad for your car. It like makes your car's foot get cut off and shit. You know what I mean?
I could see them giving us diabetes gas. That does
Yeah, 100% there's diabetes gas.
Like, and then we find out it's like when you find out menthols are worse for you.
Right. It's like, oh, there's glass in these? Why'd you put glass in these?
And why'd you make them taste minty fresh?
You know I like minty fresh.
You know my favorite color is green. Sprite, Newports.
Keep going. I was hoping there was more.
Sprite, Cools, Benson and Hedges.
Listening cigarettes at this point. Pall Mall Greens.
Junior Mints.
Those are pretty much white with like a dash.
There's a lot of green on the box. Nerd Rope. The candy Nerd Rope has a lot of green. Mountain Dew. You love Mountain Dew.
I don't love Mountain Dew. We've talked about this.
Don't be like that, Langston.
I had a period in my life. Things were bad. My parents had split.
Don't be like that. I'm glad you overcame it, but it's like, just because you're an ex-crackhead doesn't mean you don't still like crack.
I'm not a Dew head anymore. I've gone through the steps.
No, I don't like you dying your Dew roots.
I don't want to be a Dew daddy no more.
But to speak to the gas thing, have you found that's true? You drive, right?
I do drive. I will say that it's one of those things where like, yeah, I guess technically it's true, but it's not a thing that necessarily is like such a massive difference that I feel like, oh man, I gotta drive fucking like 20 miles out of my way to go benefit from those cheap gas prices in the hood.
I also wonder about it because I won't speak to everyone, but as far as for me and mine's, I think I filled up my entire gas tank maybe 3 times in my whole driving career. So I don't know what the benefit.
You're one of those.
Oh, don't do that to me.
Come on, man. I fill my shit up. But I
always.
I take it to the edge though. I'll take it to that
run
motherfucker
it down too,
coughs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where it's like when it's like when you're driving and you can feel like the gas going out.
Yeah, me and my wife, we've gotten in a fair amount of arguments because she believes that like after a quarter is left, you're meant to fill it back up. That like
for what?
That's 100% my point. And you're a reasonable man, and that's why I enjoy doing this with you.
A quarter is so much. A quarter is 1/4 of it.
Exactly. That's literally what I said.
Like if it's 100 miles, I'm going 25 more miles. It's not. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm going 99 more miles is my stance, but I hear you on the 25.
25 is a crazy place to stop.
Yeah,
it's not a cell phone battery.
The thing is, she believes this, but she doesn't even live by the shit. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where like she implemented that for me on some like husbandly duties type shit.
Oh, but then, like you got to ride around. You got to fill it up when it gets to a quarter. But if she's riding on E, it's not a problem.
Yeah, it's an emergency. I had to get home really fast. Sorry,
I get home every night.
You ain't got nothing to do. Go ahead, fill up the gas tank.
Do you do it though?
Yeah, I mean, what am I gonna do? Stop getting pussy? Here I am. You know.
That's the strangest way I've ever heard someone contextualize marriage. What am I going to do? Stop. What am I going to do? Stop getting pussy? She's my wife.
She's my everything. What am I going to do? Give up all that pussy? No. I'll fill up the gas tank when you say.
I don't know why it would be cheaper in the hood, though. gas.
I think it led me to sort of look this up, right? And one of the things, or at least I attempted to look up, and it gets pretty ugly because when you look up why is gas cheaper in the hood, the first thing that popped up was a Reddit thread where it says...
I bet they said something about Jewish people.
Yeah, I wish. It actually is.
You wish.
It's almost more painful because somebody says, why is gas usually cheaper in the ghetto? Which already, is coming from a hateful place.
I understand it comes from a bad place.
Where nobody in 2022 is calling the hood the ghetto and not like having bad wishes for the people that live there.
No, she doesn't come in peace.
No, not at all. And the answer, I think, felt more painful to me somehow because I'm not even sure. I don't know how to respond to it, but the one answer that's here says less people own cars in the ghetto. Therefore, the demand for gas is less. Price goes down to comply.
No, that's not. Black people have cars.
Yeah,
that's insane.
It's like they really think we just, like, black people just don't have shit.
We have the things that they have. You know what I thought it was going to say? Because they're big Cadillac, or using their big Cadillac lips to guzzle up all the gas. We got to make it scarce, so it's cheap. I thought it was going to be something about the size of the vehicles.
Big old Lincoln Navigator monkeys. It didn't feel good, and I don't know that there's a definitive answer for this thing, but I do think just based off of my own sort of like not careful but sometimes effective analysis, it does seem like the gas is a little cheaper, but that also seems like, it's the reason they sell fucking Arizona iced teas in, fucking corner stores and shit. It's like, yeah, that's where motherfuckers can buy it. And they'll get the most sale that way. So you make it affordable enough that you can activate the sales.
Right, because that is the thing is like, man, if we're just, and once again, I don't want to blanket everybody. We're just talking about like me and mine. I come from people who will buy as little bit of gas possible.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I'll put 188 on 2, and then maybe get 12 out of the take a penny, leave a penny, and just go on and bump it up and make it 2 on 2. Like,
whoa! So you're getting a third of a gallon of gas to be able to like keep moving at this point.
I mean, but this is at 09 prices.
Oh, okay. So you were getting 12 gallons of gas for $2. You were filling up your tank on $2 and moving on.
I'm willing. Like I said, I was not a big fill up the whole tank. Because fill up the tank, what am I? I'm driving to fucking Detroit? I got to fill up this tank? That's insane to me.
How far do you think you can get on a full tank of gas?
Man, don't make me.
Where are you at? What do you think? How far in the country do you think you can get? You're in Denver. Where Denver. Do you think you can reach?
What kind of car am I in?
Let's say it's a Honda Civic. It gets good miles. Let's go that way. This is a factory-made Honda Civic.
No fast, no furious. Okay.
Yeah.
A full tank of gas, I would assume from Denver, Colorado, I feel like I could get halfway through Wyoming. Okay,
see, that required me to know American geography better than I do, but that sounds wrong. Wyoming's a pretty big state. It's a pretty big fucking state.
We're only 2 hours from Wyoming here, though.
You're 2 hours from Wyoming?
Yeah, because that's to get fireworks.
Okay, and then you think you can go another half a state of driving before that tank runs out?
Is that not correct?
I don't think so. I think a Honda is getting like 300 miles per gallon or per
that can't
per
be
tank.
Right.
Per tank, not gallon.
I'm looking it up. Honda.
So I don't think you're getting as far as you've imagined.
I think you're playing me out because I told you that I haven't driven in, over a decade.
No, I presume you still know where the gas pedal and the brake are. I
could drive. Like I'm not like if it went down today, I can drive a stick. Most people can't do that.
I can't drive a stick.
Exactly.
What is it? What are you proving?
I got lost in the sauce. 12.4 gallons. So how many miles per gallon you think?
On some like highway shit, I think you'll probably get like with the Honda Civic, like 28 to 30.
Okay, hold on. So let's do this math here.
I'll make it easy for you. It's 30 times 10 plus 60. So it's about 360.
Is that new math? Okay.
Yeah.
And then how long is Wyoming north to south?
I love that we can hear how you type in real time.
I hate that. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. I feel like you guys would have thought I was a hacker. Yo, Wyoming's only 360 miles long and 280 miles wide.
Okay, I mean, I still think your numbers are a little off, but maybe
Why?
you make it smack dab in the middle with your gas tank.
What's
fully,
half
like,
of 360? 180. So 180 plus 2 hours to get out of Denver. So we figure I'm going 60 miles an hour, 120 miles. So 120 plus 180, that's like 300. That's like exactly right. I was exactly right.
Damn,
I was exactly right.
I don't know that I'm buying it, but maybe.
Don't play with me. Any listeners who check my math, email. Don't tweet. I don't have one.
Don't tweet at him. He doesn't have one. And frankly, I'm not reporting the tweets you send. So
I think I got it, bro. I think I got it. Listeners, tell me if I didn't get it. From Denver, Colorado to the middle of Wyoming on one tank in, let's be honest, a 2001 to 2006 Honda Civic. I think I was perfect.
Wow. If true, I'm devastated, and I will spend our next mini episode submitting a formal apology to you and everyone involved.
It's gonna taste so good. It's gonna taste so good.
Until then, I think we covered this. Chelsea, I don't know that we have a clear, definitive answer on your thing, but it seems likely. It seems likely that the ghetto has a little less expensive gas than their suburban counterpart. She also, this can be our big dismount. She also said, unrelated, I am also mixed, black mom and white dad, and I completely agree with your white mom theory. For those of you that don't remember, I believe that mixed kids with white moms end up weird as fuck, and mixed kids with black moms are pretty cool. Anyway, white mom syndrome is what I call it. I grew up in central Illinois, where there were not many black people and even fewer mixed people. There were 4 of us in town. We called ourselves a biracial coalition. Don't love that, Chelsea.
Yeah, that's not a good.
Oh, Chelsea, I don't like that at all.
Not a lot of sauce on that meat.
No, not at all. She said 2 had black moms and 2 had white moms. The ones with white moms were weird as hell and seemed to struggle with their identity at least more than I did. My mama showed me Imitation of Life when I was 6 years old and said things like, see, that's why you should never try to pass. Anyway, thanks for all the laughs. Bye, bitch, Chelsea.
Thank you, Chelsea. I think and this sounds crazy, I think a lot of that probably comes down to grooming.
Like literal physical grooming.
Hair and stuff like that. I think that with a white mother, it would be harder to figure out not as much for boys because you could just get a barber cut. But like if she doesn't know how to relax hair, she doesn't know, you know what I mean? I feel like that would be and that is a thing that could keep you on the outside.
Yeah, no, if you have an awkward morning every morning with your mom and your hair, you're going to be a little bit of a weirdo when you get to school that day, you know?
Right, exactly. And your dad's not going to know how to do it either.
No, he's sitting there smoking menthols and wondering why they taste so good.
Now, if you grew up with a bunch of black women like I did, I could relax all your hair, ladies.
Hey, and he'll get in that bathtub when you're done, too.
Hey, come on.
All right, we did it. Could you tell the people at home where they can find you, what cool shit you have going on?
You can find me on Cool Guy Jokes 87 on Instagram. Come see me at the Elysian in Los Angeles on September 15th. Then come see Langston Kerman in Denver for Faded Comedy Denver. at the Skylark Lounge in Denver, Colorado, bringing you the best black and brown headliners from around the country and locally.
Hell yeah.
I do host it with the white guy because we had to Trojan horse it. It is Colorado, but trust me, he doesn't get to talk much.
Great. As long as he's pretty much silent, I'm cool with this. As always, you can follow me at Langston Kerman, and you can come see me if you're in Los Angeles. Competing on that same day, 9:15, I'll be at the Lyric Hyperion doing my hour. Go see David. Go see me. You make the choice.
Both.
Remember, you've burned a bridge if you choose the wrong one.
Light skin politics, man.
Then come see me at Faded the next day in Denver. Travel, you deserve it. And then finally, if you're in New York, I'll be at City Winery, The Loft, on September 19th. I would love to see you out in New York. So I got some shows coming up. And as always, if you want to send us your own conspiracy theories, your own drops, your own bullshit about gas prices, send it to mymommapod@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. Okay, that's it. Bye, bitch.
Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode.